Okay, all right, well, thank you once again. Bye. Hudson's confessed to everything.
Oh, thank goodness!
You know, I actually started to believe that maybe I did do something. Turns out I never even drove the car. Fairfax Road is where Hudson dumped it after the hit and run. So I must have just crawled in and fallen asleep.
You see, I knew it. I knew you hadn't done anything wrong.
When the police turned up at the wedding, I thought that was it. I thought they'll come back from me.
Yeah, no, I know, but you're here now and you're not going anywhere. And Lucas and Vanessa got to go on their honeymoon knowing you're a free man.
Yeah, and Lucas is in the clear too.
Yeah, I cannot believe that Hudson didn't say anything. Like, I know that he came forward in the end, but...
No, he didn't. The police found a hole in his alibi.
How?
Brad Willis tipped him off, apparently.
Don told you Hudson's alibi was fake?
Yes, I went to the police station straight afterwards.
Why were you talking to Don in the first place?
Well, I was worried about Hudson's decision to quit swimming. I thought Don might be able to give me a few tips on how to change his mind.
Did he know Hudson was the hit-and-run driver?
No, but he realised something was up when Hudson asked him to lie to the police for him, and it's been weighing on his conscience ever since. Well, it sounds like it was a horrible accident. He started lying and he just couldn't stop.
No, you did the right thing reporting him. As opposed to the way you've both behaved during this whole mess.
We didn't mean to lie to you.
You found Robbo by the side of the road and you didn't tell us. And how much did you know?
I had a run-in with Robbo the night of the accident. That's how I got the bruises.
What did you have a fight with Robbo about?
What do you think, Amber?
What about in particular?
Oh, it's Robbo. It's not hard to get angry at the guy.
And you didn't think the police would be interested in this small piece of information?
Not to mention your parents.
I realised it was a mistake, but I was going to tell the police.
He was going to leave the wedding to tell them, but then they arrived to get Hudson.
What else do I not know?
And that's all.
I feel awful. Hudson is Chris's boyfriend. He only did this because of me.
That doesn't matter. From now on, you'll tell the truth. No more lying to protect your friends. You both need to start taking responsibility for your actions.
Yeah, we get it, Dad.
Do you? You're both very lucky you're not being charged with interfering with an investigation, so you'll cooperate fully from now on.
You don't need to say anything else to me. I know I risked my good behaviour bond.
I have no idea what you were thinking.
I was thinking maybe it was Amber who ran Robbo down.
I still can't believe you suspected me.
Well, you were furious with the guy. You stole the car.
I never wanted to hurt him. I just wanted to get back the...
Okay, there's no point fighting about it now. You're going to have to discuss all this down at the station later anyway, right?
And you'll tell him everything. Both of you.
Spoke to your parents. They're organising a lawyer for you.
Great. Dad's gonna love that. My face splashed all over the news.
He sounded really worried about you. They both did. You could have told me what was going on.
I was trying to keep you out of it.
But you asked Don to give you a false alibi?
Shouldn't have done that either.
All those police interviews, or the times that we talked about that night, I mean, you didn't say a thing.
I would wake up every morning and the first thing I would think was, today's the day I'm going to confess. But then I'd see you. I've never had anything like this before. A normal life, and I couldn't give it up. I didn't want to swim, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to be with you every day.
So you kept putting it off?
For one day, then another and another, and it became harder and harder to do anything about it. The more I had to give up. I'm sorry. I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I hate myself.
Don't. It was an accident.
I tried to cover it up.
You were scared.
I was a coward.
You confessed in the end.
Can you just stop it? Or you should leave me here to rot.
I'm not going anywhere. We will get through this. I don't know how, but we will. All right?
need to change my clothes. Could you get me some stuff?
Yeah. Of course. I'll be back as fast as I can.
Chris. The time that we've spent together, they've been the best weeks of my life.
I'll see you soon.
Hi. You must be happy that the case has finally been solved.
It's been a bumpy few weeks, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've been struggling to get my head around it. Our kids knew so much, but kept it all from us.
Great feeling, isn't it?
Can we have a word? I can't shake the feeling that they're still hiding something from us. I know Josh had a fight with Robbo over Amber and he didn't tell us why.
To be honest, the loose end I'm more worried about is Marty Cranich.
Oh, did Hudson say something to implicate him?
No, but Marty claimed that Toadie did the hit and run, so he's either seriously mistaken or lying through his teeth. Like he's a friend of Paul Robinson's, anything is possible.
Well, Paul hasn't said anything to me.
And you haven't remembered anything new about his stay at the hotel?
No, sorry. He was only there for the one night.
Right. Well, if you do, let me know. I get the feeling Paul's more involved than anyone knows. Thanks, Rose.
Hey, mate. Oh, yeah, brought some stuff in for Hudson.
I'm sorry, mate. We're not allowed to pass that on.
Oh, okay. Well, can I go and see him?
He doesn't want to see you.
Sorry? Why? What did he say?
Just that he wants to be left alone.
Well, yeah, from everyone else, but not me, right?
He specifically mentioned you. I'm really sorry, Chris.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'll come back later.
I think he means for good.
I want you to pull all the brochures and the TV spots, and I want a press release making it very, very clear that our association with Hudson Walsh was minimal and it is now finished, all right? And I want that by close of today. Bye.
Wow, you don't waste any time.
Would you?
No. But I have to admit, I do feel sorry for Hudson. It was a stupid mistake that got out of control.
Yeah, still, in association with someone like that is the last thing this hotel needs.
But you've got no issues associating with Marty Cranich. Oh, come on, Paul. You can't keep pleading ignorance forever. Matt's starting to ask more questions.
What about Marty?
Yeah, they're tying up loose ends, and he happens to be one of them.
Well, if they want me to make another statement, I'm happy to give them one. Won't be any different, though.
What, that he approached you for a business deal?
Yeah, and I turned him down.
And there was definitely nothing more to it?
Matt hired you as his new assistant, did he?
If you're involved in this, it'll come to light eventually, and that could be a disaster for the hotel.
How about keeping your voice down?
If I know what's going on, I can help control the fallout.
All right, fine. If I tell you that I did hire Marty, will you just drop it? Listen, I hired him to make life difficult for Robbo. But just to get him away from Mason's family, nothing more.
So you went to all this trouble, put yourself at risk to help the Turners?
Yeah, and a fat lot of good that did. So the next time your son's girlfriend gets herself into strife, she can sort it out herself.
Amber? What did she do?
What, you don't know?
What, that Robbo was hassling her?
He did a little bit more than that.
What? Well, I've had one parenting shock after the other today. How about you?
I'm not sure how I feel at the minute. I mean, I kept things from my parents growing up. All teenagers do, but this is in a class all of its own.
And every time I turn around, there's yet another thing they've covered up. You know, Brett and I grilled them, and they still didn't tell us everything.
Yeah, I don't think we got through to Mason and Amber either.
I mean, look at them. You'd think they didn't have a care in the world.
Not sure they understand the gravity of the situation at all, that's for sure.
And talking doesn't seem to work. We need to take a stronger action.
Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, the pain they have caused Sonya and Toadie.
Maybe we should drown them. I mean, although, frankly, that still seems to be getting off lightly.
Well, I agree it's a start.
I'd hate to think what they're talking about.
Probably they'll be stuffed up.
If your mum ever found out about me and Robbo...
Oh, don't worry about that. Just put that behind us and focus on the future.
I'm sure the bail hearing will be okay.
Thanks a lot for coming to see me. You didn't have to.
I just wanted to apologise for everything that happened.
You did the right thing. And can you tell Toadie and Sonya how sorry I am? And Don as well.
He's really worried about you. We all are.
I let everyone down. You especially, and you were the only one who took a chance on me.
Not only me. Have you seen Chris since I spoke to him? I asked him to pass on our best.
Yeah. Yeah, thanks.
Sorry to do this, mate. Hands behind your back.
We'll be thinking of you.
Hudson!
Just keep walking.
Hudson! Why won't you speak to me, Hudson? Did I do something wrong? Hudson! Why are you doing this? Hudson! Come on, answer me! Hudson!
Where are they taking him?
Court, I guess. I don't know, he won't speak to me. This is all your fault. If it wasn't for you, he wouldn't be in this mess.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
All he ever did was try and help you.
I know, and I'm grateful. I'm sorry he's not talking.
I don't want to hear an apology. I want you to stay away.
Did you know what Hudson did?
No. No, I had no idea. He kept everything from me. Look, I realise what he did was unforgivable, but I need to know what's going to happen to him. You probably don't care, and I get that. But Hudson's not coping. He cut me off. He won't speak to me. I really need your help.
What do you need to know?
What do you think his chances are of going to jail?
I'm not going to sugarcoat this. He's in a lot of trouble. He may not be granted bail. And when his case does go to court, looks pretty grim.
Grim how?
Well, he created the false alibi, and the only reason why he eventually confessed was because that alibi fell through. And there were also no witnesses.
So?
The prosecution may argue intent, that it wasn't an accident, that Hudson meant to kill Robbo.
No, that's not what happened. Hudson would never deliberately hurt anyone.
He drove the car at Robbo. He may have only meant to scare him, but the jury's only got his word for that, and considering that he's already lied, it's going to be near impossible to prove that it was an accident.
It's true.
Chris, you need to prepare yourself. Hudson could be going to prison for a very long time.
Chris still hasn't replied to my messages. He hates me.
He doesn't hate you. He's just upset about Hudson.
I wish none of this had ever happened. I wish I hadn't taken the car. I wish I had never met Robbo.
Hey, what happened wasn't your fault.
Are you kidding?
Well, it's over now. Let's just work on some material for the next broadcast, yeah?
There's something that I haven't told you about that night.
You don't have to tell me. It's all right.
Yeah, I do. There's already been too many secrets between us. Even if it means that you never want to speak to me again.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, hear me out first. It really scared me that Robbo had that video of me. And he offered me a deal to get it back.
Which was?
One more night together. Well, I said no straight away. But then I started imagining what would happen if that footage got out. It would be all over the internet. I felt sick. So I turned around to meet him here. But he never showed up. I guess Hudson had done what he did by then.
But if he had shown up?
Well, he didn't, so it doesn't matter. Great. Now you look like you want to run.
I'm just surprised, so. This is a really bad time. Yeah, all right, fine. Mum's using her no arguments voice. I gotta get home.
Yeah, same. So what do we do?
We better get going.
We're really disappointed by your behaviour. I mean, not only did you break the law, you lied to us. And because of your actions, Toadie could have gone to jail. So I'm sorry, but you're going to have to be punished. But of course, your health is our main priority.
I'm worried all this stress has contributed to your eating disorder.
So we're going to discuss it with the counsellor at your next session.
That makes sense.
As for your punishment, you'll both lose your allowance and you're going to be grounded till the end of the holidays.
Longer, if you don't behave yourselves.
You'll be able to go to the pool or the gym to train, but apart from that, you'll both stay home.
We get it. We did the wrong thing.
I can still see Amber though, right?
Grounded means you can't see anybody, including Josh.
For the last day of school tomorrow, you sit apart from each other in class, and then for the holidays, you keep your distance.
But we only just got back together.
Well, if your relationship's meant to be, a couple of weeks will be nothing.
Look, I know I need to be punished for all the ways that I messed up, but I need to see Josh. We have something to sort out.
Well, see, we're kind of in the middle of a conversation.
Well, you can finish it by text.
No, it's not a conversation you can have by text.
I'm sure she'll get over it, whatever it is.
2 weeks is not a long time. I'm sure you'll survive.
No, I won't.
No more arguments.
And since you're legally an adult, there's not a lot we can do to you, except to say how bitterly disappointed we are in the way that you've acted. We realise you're only trying to help, but Mason, you lied to us again, and that hurts us.
Now, you're going to have to tell your bond officer everything you've done. Hopefully they'll be understanding, or you could wind up in front of a judge again.
Not much more I can do now, is there?
Not now, no.
OK, now you two go get the washing off the line, please. Come on. Well, at least that's all over now.
I wish that was true.
What do you mean?
There's still some questions that need answers, and I think I know who's got them. Paul Robinson. Where's Mighty Cranich?
I've already told the police everything I know about him twice now.
Because you have such a great track record when it comes to telling the truth.
Oh, Sergeant, why don't you go back to the station and read my statements?
I want to hear it from you. What was he doing at Lassiter's?
None of your business.
It is if it has anything to do with Robert Slade.
Oh, look, if you really want to know, I was trying to find a way to help your son.
Mason?
Yes. To pay Robbo for the little souvenir he made of your daughter. And you know what? By the way you're acting, it's obvious to see why Mason came to me for help instead of you. Oh, he didn't tell you.
When was that?
Weeks ago. Look, I knew about the tapes, the extortion, everything. It's plain to see that your son seems to trust me more than he trusts you.